Welcome to Tater Mountain. We are the Tates, Jeff and Ruth. We love to cook and eat, homesteading, raising chickens and other animals, and loving on our pets. Come join us in the hills of Kentucky. Hey y'all, welcome to Tater Mountain. We out adventuring this Friday morning. We got up early. I'm gonna turn you around what we're doing. There, the quarry mine. We out looking for pawn shops to find a sawzall. And we're doing a little bit of yard selling. I don't know, that might be where they're cutting another road at, not a quarry. We're here on Kentucky Route 680. Look at there. That mountain cleared off with that grass. I don't know if that's a mine or what that is. Maybe a mine. Or they're cutting a road out one, I don't know. We've been up since 6:30 this morning. Went and ate us a good breakfast. Went by a few yard sales. Look at the coal seam in that mountain. If you ever want to see a pretty mountain and some pretty rock formations, Kentucky is the place to come. But when you do, make sure you come respectful. Don't bring no riffraff, no junk, no wackadoodles, no crap to our state. Nice people. Be respectful. Because that's all you'll get from us is being respectful. Look at the rock formations there. You can find all kinds of fossils in these rocks.
They're about 440 million years old.
Or older. Who knows? That's pretty. We've lived up here almost 4 years, and I think we've only been this way once. leave our mountain very much, because it's just so peaceful and a lot of solitude up there. And
quiet, very quiet.
yeah, very quiet. But sometimes we get out and explore. If y'all like us doing that, hit the like button and we'll try to do it some more and share us out. We'll explore for those who can't come up here. Take y'all sightseeing, doing all kinds of Kentucky adventures. Also, if you want to help us out on the channel, it's in our bio description on how you can do that. It's not required. We like making these videos, but it does help us out, help us continue doing stuff. You never know what you're going to see out here. I know out west they reported, where was it? Wasn't out west, it was near the Red River Gorge, wasn't it?
Yes.
They spotted a mountain lion, and mountain lions aren't native here. Well, panthers used to be, I think, and they were eradicated. There was more mountain lions out west, but in this part, middle toward the eastern Kentucky, there had never been any recent reports until now. So we could be looking for mountain lions. And there's always black bear up here.
Always be on the lookout for Bigfoot too.
Yeah. It is beautiful. I mean, even in the wintertime, it's pretty. I mean, it's not as green and colorful it is right now, but there's still colors in the wintertime. You see a whole lot further. You see the mountain a little better with the leaves gone. But you talk about a pretty sight when the leaves start to change colors. It is very colorful about October. There's a lot of mimosa trees through here. That you can take the flowers off of and make a tea. I haven't researched it a lot, but it's an herbal tea. So look it up. Do your own research on it. It's called mimosa. And no, it's not mixing white wine with orange juice. That's also called mimosa. Them pop up everywhere. I'm expecting one to pop up down our holler. Almost out here on the main highway. Alright, we've made it out here onto the main highway. but your side roads is where the good sightseeing's at. We're leaving Floyd and entering Pike County. From where we live at, it takes about 45 or 50 minutes to get to the closest super Walmart. I know some of y'all going, well, that's out of civilization, but we like being where we're at, even though it does take us a while to get to where we're going. I mean, you can check this pawn shop down here, but they're usually, I know the one in Prestonsburg is, I don't know about this one, but they're always higher. Yeah, right down here. Alright folks, we're gonna go in here and check this pawn shop and see if we can find us a Sawzall. Well, we're back on the road again. We didn't find what we was looking for. We're gonna find us somewhere we might could get us some ice cream. Oh wait, Betsy Lane on the way back up, they have ice cream. So we're gonna go do some more shopping. We gotta go get some chick feed because our mama's sitting on our little eggs. Hopefully she'll hatch us out some little diddles. And we've got to get some regular chick food. And maybe a straw bale, I don't know. Depending on how much their straw is. And yep, what he's doing right there is illegal. But up here, I don't think they really pay attention to that unless something bad happens. Because sometimes up here, that might be all you got to get around on. Keep going. So, as long as he stays over there, let him keep going. I don't think there's any pawn shops in there. Back there was the only pawn shop in Pikeville when I looked things up, because the other one said it was permanently closed. Gas has come down to $2.89 now.
$3.80.
Or $3.89, sorry. I wish it was $2.89.
Hey, look on the right over, it's $3.79. Oh no, that's cigarettes.
Yeah.
My bad.
$3.89 over there too. So finally that 10% tax reduction kicked in, I guess, after about a month.
It took a while to trickle in.
Yeah.
Look at the names of these places.
Alright, I'm looking.
Or
get over there here in a minute. I'm looking in these shopping centers. So that's one thing I don't understand. They legalized marijuana here in Kentucky, but then they started cracking down on the Delta 9, Delta 8, and CBD, which makes no sense because it's derived from marijuana. And the only dispensary that we've got is in Louisville, which is 3 hours away from eastern Kentucky. And that is a good herbal remedy, so I don't understand the politics behind that. Now, the money factor, yeah, and that's nothing but greed. And that ain't right when you got people here that need that kind of stuff. So, senators, House representatives, if you were listening, I'm calling you out on it. Fair is fair. Quit cracking down on the Delta 8 and Delta 9. I understand some of the unregulated stuff doing it, but the regulated stuff, especially where I was getting mine, cracked down on him and now he can't sell it. And his was regulated, because I don't take stuff that I don't know where it comes from. That was legit. So, Senator Paul, get your head out your butt and quit. So is Mitch McConnell. Get your heads out your butts and start working for the people. Now that's all I'm going to say about politics. Unless, of course, you won't come find me and we can have a talk. Because I got some good ideas. I guess I need to say this too. We pray for y'all every day, because I know the jobs y'all have is hard. But greed should not be part of your serving the public. Look, over here, we've got Marshall's, Hobby Lobby, Super Walmart. This is how far we have to drive from our house to get here. Which that's alright, we like it. Except for when gas is almost $5 a gallon. We could go check the Goodwill, but I doubt they have them.
Probably not.
Y'all probably asking, well, why don't you just go buy a brand new one? Well, for two reasons. One, why not buy something that's used that still works, sitting on a shelf somewhere, still got good life in it, save a little bit of money. And two, even if you buy a brand new one, it's going to cost probably 2 or 3 times as much to get it. And for what we need to use it for, we don't see putting that much money in one right now. Especially when gas is almost $5 a gallon. Jeff's got to make a pit stop. So we just left the Goodwill here in Pikeville, and Jeff found him a good deal on a pair of tennis shoes. Let me show you. Skechers ultralights. They look brand new. See the price on that? To buy these brand new is like $70. I think that was a really, really, really good deal. Alright, now we're on our way to Rural King. We've looked at a couple of different places. Can't find what we're looking for. But we'll look and compare in Rural King. Tractor Supply's got a deal on a Portacable Sawzall that's brand new for $99. So we're gonna look in Rural King and see if they've got something that might be comparable, because we figured it was gonna be between 60 and $100 finding one. But we'll see. And if we can't find one in there, maybe get a new handsaw. Because we can always use manual labor. Me and Jeff will take turns cutting our boards. We did that with a couple of the pallets, but our handsaw's a little dull. We've used it so much. And I tell you what, it is getting hot. We started out this morning, I was wearing a sweater, and now I'm sweating. How about you, Jeff?
I am enjoying the day. It's very beautiful. Peaceful.
This is probably the most we've been out in a few months. Like I said, we like staying in our holler and on our mountain.
It's very wonderful being able to do that.
And after Rural King, we're going to make one more stop. And we're actually going to film where we stop at and walk y'all up to the window, and we're going to order us an ice cream on the way back. If you ever up in Betsy Lane, it's off 23, you'll see where we're going. They have some of the best hot dogs, hamburgers, ice creams, and they're not expensive neither. Doesn't have a place for you to sit down. You have to eat in the truck or your vehicle, but that's all right when it's good food. Over here is where we're going. Usually they're cheaper on a lot of stuff. Their chick feed and all that's usually cheaper. We've been getting it at the local feed store, but we thought since we was coming this way, we'd get it from Rural King. And our chickens like it just as good as the $25 bag we get at the local feed store. So, and they produce as many eggs. So, now to find a parking space. You'd think being a Friday there wouldn't be that many people here. Everybody'd be at work. if you can circle around, there's a handicap right yonder. I think, well, I thought it was.
It ain't.
What we really need on the farm, the homestead's right there.
Yeah.
With a mowing deck. That'd really help us old folks out. We might have to make another circle because I don't want to walk way down here. It's not that I don't want to, it's just hurts my body to walk very far. I got a bad back and 2 bad hips. And it's kind of hard to walk very far. See right there. We're going in this spot right here. Alright, we'll go in here and get what we need and we'll be right back. We finally got what we needed to get in there. We got layer pellets, some chick crumble starter, and some whole corn for our big chickens. We're gonna come out here and smoke us a cigarette, which is bad for you, by the way. And drink us some good old sweet tea. And we're waiting about 5 or 10 minutes because the farm guy is going to be in there. For y'all that don't know, usually Rural King, Tractor Supply, and places like that, when they have their chicks, when they get older, they sell them cheaper than the little diddles. Why, I don't know, but I guess because they about come out of their containers they have them in. So we've asked if they've got any that they've got on sale, and the guy said that they do, but he doesn't know which ones are which, so we got to wait for the guy to come in. So we may end up leaving with some little diddles, and we'll show you that setup if we get any. But hopefully in the next few days, the mama hen in our coop that's been sitting on them eggs will have us some little diddles in there. So that's the reason why we building the bigger chicken coop. I'll tell you what, it is hot.
Oh, and yeah, did we tell you or say anything about that it's warm outside today?
Especially sitting in a hot truck, no shade whatsoever. But you know, the last time we were here, it came one heck of a thunderstorm. That's been a few months back.
Yeah.
We thought we was gonna get drowned getting to the truck.
6 of one and a half a dozen other. If it ain't raining, it's drying, and hot, drying. We just have to roll with it.
Our phone is getting clogged up with memory here. It's cutting off our video and I have to start it back. Oh, look. She's feeding the birds popcorn. See the popcorn? You see the pigeons?
And the other little birds too.
Uh-huh. That's cute. Okay, y'all, so we went back in, and the ones that they did have on sale, they called them Fateful something, they were out of, so they decided to sell us some of their other older chickens for $1. And so we're going to kind of peek in the box and let you see what they look like. Can you help me peek in the box? Can you see them? Alright, we're going to hurry up and get them home so they don't get too hot. We do have 20 birds in this box. But the good thing about it is what Rural King does is if any of them, you know, die on you within 24 to 48 hours, they will reimburse you on any of the birds that you buy. So we're gonna hurry up and get these home and get them set up, and we'll show you what they look like when we get them set up. You know, this box that they're in says fresh peanuts. It should say fresh pullets. So let's see here. Can you guys see very good here? Maybe Becky. Yep. These are what we got yesterday. We figured out what they were. They are black copper Morans that lay really dark chocolate eggs. And some of them are the, I think like that one right there is supposed to be the Plymouth Rock, barred Plymouth Rock. They're like a speckled chicken. But there's 20 of them in there. They're supposed to be really good layers. They hadn't got all their feathers yet. They're big, some of them. And they're so cute. And they really don't put up a fuss when I go to clean the kennel thingy out. It's weird. Yep, I think that one right there might be a rooster. Because that one goes on to attention. And it's one of the biggest ones in there. And that one right there might be a rooster. So our goal yesterday when we set out was to find a salty girl, she's getting in my lap, was to find a sawzall or some kind of saw. But at the end of the day, we ended up with 20 chickens, 10 that are the black copper Morans and 10 that are the barred Plymouth Rock. But that's how it goes when you're homesteading. You go out looking for one thing and you end up with another because you're like, hey, we might need that, or we need that, and you change your mind on what you're looking for. But we're going today to go find a sawzall and get some groceries and stuff. And I just thought it was funny how the day ended up yesterday. But if you guys like this video, hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Share us out to your friends and family. And if you would, send your name to tatermountain@mail.com for our 300 subscriber drawing. We're giving away some seeds. We're getting closer and closer, guys, so keep sharing us out. Alright guys, we'll see you later. Bye.